I am the beef tenderloin, the king of steaks. But listen closely, because your favorite meal could be a silent threat if you are careless. Stop eating me blindly. High protein isn't always a blessing. When consumed excessively, I can turn from a gourmet delight into a metabolic burden. Did you know that I am rich in purines? Overindulging can lead to uric acid buildup, causing intense joint pain and the risk of gout. Your kidneys have to work overtime to filter the nitrogenous waste from my high protein content. Constant pressure can lead to long-term decline. While I am lean, I still contain saturated fats. Excessive intake without balance can impact your cholesterol levels and overall cardiovascular. Cooking me at extremely high temperatures until charred creates heterocyclic amines. These compounds are linked to increased health risks that you must avoid. Eating me too rare can expose you to harmful bacteria like E. coli. Safety in preparation is not a suggestion, it is a necessity. Avoid pre-marinated versions of me. They are often loaded with sodium and preservatives that negate my natural nutritional value and spike blood pressure. The golden rule is portion control. One serving should be no larger than the palm of your hand. Quality always beats quantity for longevity. Always pair me with fiber-rich vegetables. Fiber helps sweep out toxins and assists your digestive system in processing the heavy proteins I provide. Timing is everything. Don't eat me late at night. My complex proteins take hours to digest, which can ruin your sleep and metabolism. Choose grass-fed and organic options whenever possible. They contain higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and fewer hormones that disrupt your endocrine system. Storage matters. Oxidation can turn my healthy fats rancid. Keep me sealed and chilled to maintain my nutrient integrity and prevent spoilage. Use medium heat and slow searing. This preserves my delicate B vitamins and iron, while ensuring the meat remains tender without becoming toxic. Hydration is crucial when eating red meat. Water helps your liver and kidneys process the urea formed during protein metabolism more efficiently. If you have existing kidney or heart conditions, consult a specialist before making me a regular part of your diet. Knowledge is safety. I provide essential zinc and iron, which are vital for your immune system and energy, but only when eaten in moderation and balance. Respect your body by respecting how you eat me. Don't let a luxury meal become a long-term health liability through sheer ignorance. Balance, portion control, and proper cooking are your 3 keys to enjoying me safely. This isn't just about taste, it's about your life. But beyond metabolic strain lies a much more grotesque, hidden threat. If you are not vigilant about what hides, parasites like tapeworms are resilient enemies. They hide in the leanest cuts, waiting for an Cysticercosis is no joke. Let's dive into the biological evidence. Your health depends on your ability to spot this invisible enemy before it reaches your dinner plate tonight. Sign number 1. Look for tiny, white, rice-shaped cysts. These are called Cysticercus bovis. They are the larval stage of the beef tapeworm. If you see small white nodules that look like grains of rice or saggy bladders embedded in the muscle fibers, discard the meat immediately. Do not cook it. These cysts are often firm. If you press them, they don't mash like fat. That is a clear biological red flag of a parasitic infection. Sign number 2. Unusual rubbery texture or hard lumps. Fresh beef tenderloin should be soft and yielding, not containing hard. When you slice through, if the knife hits gritty, calcified spots, those are often dead parasites or active cysts that have altered the muscle structure significantly. A healthy tenderloin has consistent density. Any localized hardness that feels like a pebble is a sign that something is very wrong with this cut. Sign number 3. Abnormal grayish-yellow spots or localized sliminess. While beef can oxidize, yellow pus-like spots, parasites cause inflammation, leading to fluid buildup. If the meat feels excessively slippery in just one area with an off-putting odor, the parasites have won. Never confuse marbling with infection. Marbling is white and follows the grain. Parasitic spots are irregular, yellowish, and break the natural flow of the muscle fibers. The biggest mistake? Thinking that a quick surface sear on a blue rare steak kills everything. Tapeworms are resilient and require high internal heat to be destroyed. Using the same cutting board for your salad and raw beef is a recipe for disaster. Cross-contamination allows microscopic eggs to travel everywhere in your kitchen. Buying meat from uncertified sources to save money is a gamble. Cheap beef often skips the rigorous veterinary inspections required to detect these parasitic larvae. Always buy from reputable butchers who provide inspection stamps. Proper cold chain management and professional grading are your first line of defense. Freeze your meat at -20 degrees Celsius for at least 7 days. This thermal shock is highly effective at neutralizing most parasitic larvae. Cook your beef to an internal temperature of at least 63 degrees Celsius. Use a meat thermometer to ensure the center is no longer a hazard. But food safety is only half the battle. Even with completely sterile, parasite-free meat, combining it with the wrong protein source can trick. You call it luxury. Your stomach may call it a challenge. Balance matters. Beef is exceptionally rich in iron, while seafood is high in phosphorus and calcium. When forced together in a single meal, they physically inhibit each other. This combination creates a heavy metabolic burden, leading to slow digestion and unwanted fermentation in your gut, resulting in painful. Mixing these two heavy, distinct purine-rich protein sources can cause a sharp spike in uric acid, putting unnecessary, dangerous stress on your kidneys. Your body struggles to process different types of land and marine animal proteins simultaneously, leading to decreased nutrient bioavailability. Instead, pair red meat with fibrous green vegetables to optimize protein digestion. Adding vitamin C from bell peppers can actually boost. Avoid drowning premium meat in heavy, creamy sauces that further complicate the digestive process. Keep your meals clean and efficient. If you must enjoy both seafood and beef, wait at least 4 hours between consumption to allow for proper metabolic clearance and enzyme resetting. Asparagus, spinach, and garlic are the best allies for red meat. They provide the precise fiber and antioxidants needed for a balanced, high-efficiency meal. When eaten correctly, red meat perfectly supports muscle growth and oxygen transport. Don't ruin these biological benefits with poor, trendy food choices. Science dictates that certain combinations are simply a burden on your internal organs. The expert recommendation is clear. Keep your protein. But even before the meat hits the pan or combines with other foods, millions of home cooks commit a critical, dangerous error at the kitchen. Stop washing raw beef tenderloin under the faucet right now. You think washing makes things cleaner? In reality, you are creating a microscopic biological disaster zone. When water hits raw meat, it doesn't kill bacteria. Through a process called ampullation, now those invisible germs are on your salad, your towels, and your clean plates. This is the absolute definition of dangerous cross-contamination in the kitchen. Bacteria are tightly attached to muscle fibers. Rinsing them with tap water is as ineffective as trying to wash off glue. Instead of washing, use a clean paper towel. Gently pat the surface dry to remove excess moisture. This ensures a safer prep. Immediately discard the towel and wash your hands with soap for 20 seconds. This keeps the invisible enemies contained, neutralized, and out of your food chain. Data shows most food poisoning cases start with improper handling of raw proteins. Gastrointestinal distress is a high price to pay for instance. If you have already washed meat, sanitize your sink and surrounding areas immediately with a high-grade disinfectant. Never let them. But what happens if these invisible pathogens or resilient tapeworm larvae bypass the kitchen entirely and make it safely? Do not rely on stomach acid. The beef tapeworm, parasites like protecting. Once they pass safely into the small intestine, the larvae hatch. The worm firmly attaches itself to your intestinal. A single beef tapeworm can grow up to several meters in length inside your body, living completely unnoticed for meters. Thinking that lime juice, alcohol, or spicy wasabi will kill internal parasites is a dangerous myth. Standard home freezers often fail to reach or maintain the consistent, extreme low temperatures below -20. The only scientific way to ensure safety is proper thermal processing. Aim for an internal temperature of at least. While rare is trendy, cooking meat to medium rare or medium significantly drops the biological risk profile while fully maintaining the Yet, even if your meat is perfectly cooked, sterile, and free of all bacteria, there is one specific medical condition where, for those managing gout, beef tenderloin is a silent harbinger of excruciating pain, while you see premium proteins. When your kidneys are overloaded, uric acid transforms into sharp, glass-like crystals that settle deep within. Many believe lean cuts are safe for gout, but beef tenderloin still contains significant purine levels. Red meat metabolism increases inflammation. Instead of a steak, prioritize your long-term mobility. Transitioning to lower purine plant-based proteins can significantly. Knowledge is your strongest shield. Let us summarize the ultimate scientific protocol for beef tenderloin. Portion control, no water washing. Respect your body's complex biochemistry every single day to live a vibrant, pain-free life. Follow me for more expert science